are some of the best landing spots in Season 4 of Chapter 5 that absolutely nobody talks about. And those 5 spots guarantee crazy loot and easy path to victory, so even if you are genuinely terrible at Fortnite, these drops will guarantee you a victory royale. So you better grab pen and paper to note down things and let's get started. And the first drop on our list is this little house near the Grand Glacier, and normally it would not be a great spot at all, but Epic Games added a little something to this spot this season, which makes this spot really good. And that little something is this Dr. Doom chest, but you won't open it just yet, as when you do so, those guards will attack you, so you will want to loot this house really quickly. Open the chest, grab some floor loot, and once you have a decent loot, you will want to kill all of those guards. And now you can open this chest, and this chest is really good because out of it you will get at least 1 blue weapon and also at least 1 epic weapon. So you will of course grab the loot that you want to grab. And this isn't all for this spot, because here you will also find the treasure board. So we will of course accept the briefing, and that will mark up 2 spots on your map that the buried treasures will be in. But you won't go looking for those just yet, as what you want to do is go to Grand Glacier, and there you'll be able to find up to 27 normal chests and up to 5 Avengers chests. And those are the ones that you will want to loot, as they drop at least 1 blue weapon and 1 Marvel weapon. And here's the location of all of them, so you have an easy time finding those. And once you've looted those, you can go look for the treasures, which will always be in the same spot, which is here and here. So we will of course dig out those 2 chests, open those, and grab the loot you want to grab. And with this simple loot route, you should have at least few epic weapons, if not legendary. And also, if you are quick enough, you can go to Castle Doom and kill the Dr. Doom there and grab his medallion. And believe me, you can be quick enough, I've done this a bunch of times. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the first spot. So now let's move on to the second drop spot, which is Coastal Comps. And this spot is here since season 1 of this chapter, so I'm gonna go over it quickly to not bore you. Here you will always find at least 6 chests, 2 of them being on the radio tower, another one being on the second radio tower, another 2 being in the safe, and the last one being in the main building. You can also find additional 7 chests, but those are not guaranteed, like the previous ones were. And after you've looked at this place, you will want to go down this hill to the Castle Doom and then climb up this wall, as here you will have the perfect entrance to the main hall where the Dr. Doom will be, and you will naturally kill him to get his medallion and his weapon. And that's it for this loot route. Like I said, we went over this really quickly because it's not complicated. So let's move on to the third spot, which is the old mill located here. And yet again, this spot is on the map since season 1, at least that's what I think. But this season Epic Games added the Dr. Doom's chest over there. So what you want to do is stand on this house, grab some loot from this house. On the roof you should have 1 chest. Hop, go down, grab this, grab that, kill anyone that comes to this house and tries to take your stuff. And once you have a decent loot, you can go to the other side of the river and kill all of those guards. And yet again, like, this should not be too big of a problem for you. Like, it's Fortnite AI, yeah, so it's not really that hard to kill them, but it could be harder to kill this guy over there. But yeah, we won't have any problems with that because we are a pro player, of course. Oh, crap, that was bad. Okay, 1 down, another 1 to go. Whoa. Easy, 10 HP left. And that was all planned, of course. And now you can go back to this house, as on the right side of it you will have the treasure board. And you will of course accept the briefing and go looking for those buried chests. Also, it's important to know that you will not always have the Dr. Doom's chest, or you will not always have the treasure board, as this is dependent on your RNG. But even if you won't have any luck, still the old mill or the little house near Grand Glacier are great spots, and you will definitely have a great loot out of those. And yeah, once you found those buried treasures and grab those items, that's pretty much it for this spot. So let's move on to the next one, which is Piney Lane. It's located here, and you want to land actually on the opposite side, on this side, because there you will find 4 guaranteed chests. The first one being in this bush, and there you go. And then the next ones being in those bushes. Here's the second one, here's the third one, here's the fourth one. And then you've got another one here in the middle. You've also got here an NPC that is willing to sell you an AUK or this Monarch pistol, and to be honest, if I were you, I would take the Monarch pistol because it's actually insane how great this weapon is. And yeah, you've also got another 4 chests here on this little beach. And once you are done looting this island, you will want to go here, exactly here, because there you will have a chance to find the Dr. Doom's chest. If there is a chance, it's worth taking a look there. And this time it actually is here, so of course you will kill all the guards and you can now open the chest. And yet again, at least one blue weapon, at least one epic weapon, at least one epic weapon. So of course take whatever you want. And now you can also go down here to this little dock, as here you might have a treasure board, though it's of course not guaranteed, and from my experience you are most likely to actually not get it. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing here actually, but you can always grab a car from here. And now you'll want to go to the Doom stud, because there is a high chance that the Mysterio will still not be killed, so you can kill him and grab his medallion. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the 4th spot, so now let's move on to the 5th, which is Rebel's Roost. And I know you are probably like, what the heck, why Rebel's Roost? But let me explain. Aside from the fact that pretty much nobody flies there, I mean, unless it's got a drones on it, but normally nobody flies there. And aside from that, now Rebel's Roost has up to 5 of those Avengers chests, so here's the location of all of them. But that is still not it, because Rebel's Roost still has weapon cases here. 3 weapon cases in this room, which you of course can open. And out of those you will get at least blue weapons, always, but you can even get epic or legendary or gold, however you call that. Once you've looted the whole Rebel's Roost, you can also go down here to this dock that we talked about, because yet again there might be a treasure board there. Like, not likely, I've never seen it actually here, but according to Fortnite GG it is supposed to be here. Well, worth checking, I would say. But even though it's not here, you can always grab a car and go up here to this Doom's chest, but it is actually already looted. Well, that's not ideal, but either way, if you got the chest there or not, you can always go to Doomsday and kill the guy with the medallion, or kill Mysterio and grab the medallion. And in this video, we were mostly talking about the drop spots that have been added this season, but there are multiple amazing drops still on the map from the last season, and if you don't want to get left behind by not knowing those insane drop spots, make sure to check out this video.